Alright, here we go. So this is going to be a little bluesy kind of rhythm. The key of E. So I'll show you what I'm doing here first. So that is E7 to basically an E7. Up here at the 7th fret of the A string, 6th fret of the D, and then 7th fret of the G. So I'm seeing that as part of the C7 chord moved up for E7. So I'm just taking a little part of it here. Some of you may know this if you added on the pinky to the 8th fret of the B string. You'd have the E7 sharp 9. The Jimmy chord. And then I'm going into kind of this, you know, single note, splunk kind of sound here, just hitting single notes. But I'm able to hit all the strings, right? So that's 7, or it's 5 to 7 on the A string. Right? And then I'm repeating. I'm doing probably something maybe a little different every time, but that's 5 to 7 on the low E, and then 5 on the A. You could go back to 7 on the low E, and then back to A of the 5th. Something like that. This is all just E minor pentatonic. Alright, I'm just thinking from this note, I'm just seeing the C minor form for E minor pentatonic. And there's my E. To resolve it. So this chord shape I see amongst the E minor pentatonic scale. And that's how I can fit in. That's how I can add in licks and stuff in between the chords, right? Okay, so there's your. Now you got to get into. There I'm just showing you what I'm playing in terms of my fingerings, right? But now you got to get into really what's making this happen here, and this isn't here; it's over here in the right hand. So you really need to watch closely here with what I'm doing with my right hand as I keep playing this whole thing. So. Okay, so it never stops. Okay, so a couple things. First off, you can say that it's like a drum. Right, you hear how like musical, and you break up the strings, and you kind of treat each string as its own instrument. Then when you start breaking it up, it sounds, even just with the strings muted. So what does that tell you? It tells you guitar is a very percussive instrument, right? So now I'm just plugging. I'm just plugging that into what I'm playing and just finding the groove. Now we get into the technical side of it. This is a 16th note strumming pattern. 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a... That's tricky to do, right? So I'm gonna, 1, 2, 1E and a 2E, and this is the quarter note pulse, right? So if that's my quarter note pulse, my 8th notes is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And my 16th notes are 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. So that's the rhythm I'm in here, right? I'm in a I'm in a so the counting aspect, you know, I don't just I'm not just able to do that, the counting, because I'm good, or like, oh my god, it's like I've worked, I work at this stuff. I work at counting and playing at the same time, and understanding where I'm at within a bar, and am I on a 16th note strumming, or I'm in an 8th note strumming pattern. These are just things you want to learn and work at. It helps you play better, more confidently. You sound better. So now when you get to these single notes here, so that's tricky at first. Still is tricky for me at times. And so the idea here is, how do you take that 5th fret of the A string and mute out everything else? So it takes some time to learn how to, like, just rest on these strings down here lightly. Right, so you can hear, trying to get everything muted out. So you can see, and when I come up to, it's a combination of shallowing up my strumming. I'm not hitting all the string. I'm not going, right? I'm shallowing this up. It's only dealing with maybe the top 3 or so strings. So you get with time, what you're doing is you're developing better fine motor skills, where you can make smaller, precise moves, right? So here's what I'll do. So for tonight, it'll just be showing you guys the basic groove rhythmically, and then tomorrow night, what I'll do is I'll get my looper out and I'll get this rhythm going, and then I'll do some lead stuff over it and show you, some ideas there too. So start working on this, and then just taking some progressions, and thinking about what you're doing rhythmically. All right? Okay, thanks so much.